And welcome back to House Edge. We're Rob. We're going to be going over college football and NFL Week 3. We'll start off with the college football. We went 2-2 last week with Texas and Boston College covering. We had Georgia winning a close one against Kentucky. They did not cover the 23 spread, and Arizona getting blown out. Moving on to this week, we got Michigan plus 4.5 versus USC. I think Alex Orgy is going to come in and provide a fresh spark for the Michigan offense, and we're going to see that Michigan defense really step up against USC. Next, I'm taking Ohio State minus 39.5 against Marshall. As I said, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's headed by those two running backs. They had 3 touchdowns last week. I expect them to continue to flow. And then we're going to take Iowa and Minnesota, the under 35.5. Don't let the Iowa offense in the last 2 weeks against these cupcake teams fool you. This is a team with defensive mentality and gets another team that's very defensive forward in Minnesota. I expect this to be like a 14-7 game. Now for our NFL card, we got 5 plays this week. Quick recap of last week. We went 3-2 with the Panthers and Pats covering the spread and the Cardinals winning outright. We got the Dolphins and the Colts as our losses. Still can't believe the Colts lost to Malik Willis. It's a straight tragedy. Moving on to our plays, we got the Broncos plus 6.5. I think it's one of the rare spots where we're going to see the Broncos offense actually have an edge here. With the Tampa Bay defensive injury report, they have a lot of corners out this week. And I think Baker will struggle against the Denver defense with Patrick Surtain matching up with Mike Evans on mostly every route. He's been shadowing all the number 1 receivers. Then we're going to take the Jags and the Bills under 46.5 for that game. I like these two defenses. They're both averaging under 19, 20 points allowed this season. And I think the Josh Allen erratic interception game is going to come sooner or later, and this could be a great spot. We got the Commanders plus 9 against the Bengals. This Bengals defense has just been a little weird this season. I think with Jamar Chase holding out and not having T. Higgins, they still have a lot to work on. And the Washington offense loves to run the ball, which is the Bengals' weakness on their defense. So I'm getting plus 9 on a underdog whose strength is the favorite's weakness. And then we're going to have the Rams plus 7.5. I don't like the injuries on the 49ers side. Even though the Rams will be without their top 2 wide receivers, I think this is a run-first team, and they'll be able to cope with the losses. And then I'm going to take Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs minus 3 versus Atlanta. Patrick Mahomes has an 80% win rate coming off of a 2-interception game. And this week for our parlay section, I've been feeling some teasers. So I got 2 teasers here. First one's NFL. We're going to take the Eagles plus 10. So it's a 7-point teaser. We're moving the line. Eagles plus 3 or plus 10. I think that the Eagles, the Saquon Barkley Hurts offense is going to play really well against the Saints. My only worry for this game is if they can get enough defensive pressure, but at plus 10 points, I think it's a win. We're going to take the Raiders plus 1. This is a pick'em game. I don't care what you think of Bryce Young. Adding Andy Dalton to this mix makes the Panthers worse. I'm going to take the Raiders in the pick'em. And then the Cowboys plus 8. That Ravens defense is just not the same from last year. I expected Dak and CeeDee Lamb to eat. And for college, we're going to take Clemson. This is also a plus 7 teaser. So Clemson minus 11.5, Notre Dame minus 21, and Boston College plus a half.